Hello and welcome to the very first ever Wildcard Wednesday. This is where I challenge myself to create a colorway based on randomly selected colors with the help of the internet. As you can see, I have a lot of colors to pick from, 83 to be precise, and I figure I'll pick between 3 to 5 colors every week. 3 is a little less of a challenge, 5 would probably be a pretty big challenge, but this week we have 3 and it's Cayenne Red, Ballerina Pink, and Electric Violet. This is actually not a huge challenge. These 3 colors kind of go pretty well together, although I have not ever used all 3 together, as far as I know. I'm going to be starting with the base of Pale Ballerina Pink on the whole skein. There's so many different ways you can combine colors, and I'm really looking forward to exploring that through these videos. But I'm going to go pretty simple this week, since there's only 3 colors and they do go really well together. This isn't a huge challenge, but I think I can make something really lovely out of it. So I'm starting with 5 microscoops of Ballerina Pink, and I'm just going to soak the whole skein in there. And I've sped this up because there's really just no reason to sit there and watch me for ever and ever and ever. I'm literally just... Oh, having a dance party, apparently. Yeah, Chaka Khan was playing. Anyway, Chaka Khan was playing and it was stuck in my head, so now it's got to be stuck in your head too. So here, enjoy some lyrics while I stir some water. If you don't know this song, you're probably too young to be on the internet. Just saying. I'm kidding. A lot of people probably don't know that song. I think it's from the 80s. Anyway, so here, okay, so I go to get the skein and I'm pretty sure my cat was in a box on the floor and I had to pet her, so yeah, that was Groucho's fault. Alright, so here's my yarn. It's been soaked in a 5-gallon bucket of water and vinegar, along with some other skeins for orders and stuff. You can see the yarn is just like immediately sucking up the color. It's pretty awesome. You can't do that with every color. Some colors are harder to strike on the yarn, but some colors like this one, just boom, they just suck it up. So now I'm just pouring out some of the water. I want to leave enough water so that it's kind of submerged, but not really. I want there to be enough liquid for colors to move around, but not to like really move around. Like I don't want everything blending, but I do want a little bit of movement. So I'm going to rearrange the skein so that I have as much surface area as possible. Now I'm not going to be flipping the skein over, so there is going to be a lot of undyed portions on the back. The color that I put on will penetrate, but not completely, so I decided I'm just going to be scooping and tapping color over so I get some really intense parts. And the whole idea that I had in mind here with the colors was that it was kind of like a marbled nail art or like marbled paint. It's kind of like where you see here the colors don't blend together, but they do kind of swirl around each other. That was the idea I had in mind. So going over with the purple now, and purple just kind of decides it's going to take over the world. Purple just spreads super fast. And you know, if you work with yarn dye, you'll notice that about certain colors. Some colors just kind of chunk and clump, and then other colors just, whoo, they just go all over the place. So that Cayenne Red is a lot less red than I seem to remember. I really have not used that color in ages. I can't even begin to tell you. Like ages. I had to pull this all the way out of the back of my drawers. But it really is the color of cayenne. And it kind of looks like cheap taco grease or something. I don't know. That's not very flattering. But here, oh my god, there's a cat on my lap now, and she's fucking with my microphone, so that's great. She's so jealous. I cannot talk without her getting jealous. It doesn't matter if it's on the phone, if I'm trying to do a voiceover, she will just jump up and be all up in my face. So anyway, here I am adding more pink. I've kind of, what I was doing earlier was just kind of mushing the more intense parts of the dye in a little because I don't want it to sit on top of the yarn. I definitely wanted it to be able to get in between the strands and really penetrate, but not bleed out too much. And that's another reason I didn't pour all the water out. So now I'm just going back in with pink, which I feel like is kind of like the great unifying color, so everything just kind of looks a little more unified there, a little blendy. It's pretty psychedelic though. I like it a whole lot. Anyway, thank you for watching the very first ever Wildcard Wednesday. If you liked it, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends, and hopefully I'll see you again next Wednesday for another Wildcard Wednesday. Thanks for watching. See you soon.